everyone, welcome back to a series of Juana. If you are a new viewer and you just came across this video, I'm Juana. This is my channel and I hope you guys hit that subscribe button just so you can see a little more of my life, a little more of my videos, and you will not be disappointed. So for today's video, today is Friday and I just wanted to end off on a very uplifting and positive note. So for today, I'm going to be giving you guys 6 tips for if you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling sad. I'm going to be sharing you 6 tips that help me out whenever I'm feeling super down or if I'm just in a funk. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys, learn something from this. And I just want to say that if you are struggling or going through anything right now, things will definitely get better. Just look on the brighter and positive side of things. So guys, I'm just going to get started with my 6 tips. Alright everyone, so we're starting off with tip number 6. Tip number 6 for how to get over feeling sad, depressed, down, and how to get out of a funk is to surround yourself with friends or family or anyone that makes you happy. This is something that's very important because when you're feeling down, when you're feeling sad, you just don't want to be around people. You don't really want to project the energy that you're feeling onto people. You don't want to project any bad vibes onto people. But I think this is something that is very important because once you surround yourself with people that make you happy, with your friends, with your family, I feel like it'll kind of bring you out of that shell. It'll bring you, out of your comfort zone. It'll make you feel more happy because these are people that, make you happy. And I feel like it is important to be around people that are going to uplift you, that are very positive, and that are people that will make you feel like you're in a very safe space. So the 5th tip that is going to help you get out of your sad, down, you're feeling, you're just in that funk and you're like, I just don't want to do anything. I am just over everything. I'm over life. Because I know a lot of the times we all have that feeling, is treat yourself. And I know it just sounds super like, yeah, just go treat yourself. Just go, buy yourself the whole world. But no, literally treating yourself is something that I know for sure a lot of people do whenever they're just like, like I just want to make myself feel good. I am going to do something for myself. And I feel like, again, this is just super important because a lot of the times we forget about ourselves, we neglect ourselves, and we don't put ourselves first. We pay attention and we focus on, again, a lot of us, we're getting into that. We're adults now, we have to focus on paying bills. We have to focus on paying for things that we need, or we're always working. It's just so many things. And sometimes, it's easy to get wrapped up in all of that and forget about yourself. So I think it's very important, even if it's the smallest thing. I know for me, when I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling down, I love Starbucks. Going to Starbucks, getting a chai latte, a vanilla chai latte, or a pumpkin spice frappuccino, or a cake pop, or my favorite, the pumpkin bread. I know I just named like 5 freaking things off the Starbucks menu, but seriously, all of those things, even me getting all of those little things, or just one of those things, it just makes me so happy because they are things that I love. They are things that just, first of all, it's food and everybody loves food. So any little thing like that is just gonna overall just make you happy when you know that you're feeding your body or you're giving your body something that you just love. Another thing too is even something simple like going to get your favorite ice cream, going to get your favorite candy, going to maybe one of your favorite parks or one of your favorite spots that you like to go to. Just any little thing, honestly, is really gonna make you feel so good. And again, like I was saying, it's honestly the little things that count. Even like the smallest things, maybe something that you've been eyeing that you wanted for a long time. This can even be, women getting your nails done. Maybe you haven't gotten your nails done in so long. Maybe if you got your hands done or your toes done or both. Men, 2K22 just came out. You really, you want that game. You've been like, what, once that game comes out, I want it. And you just go buy that for yourself and it just makes you happy. Or, getting that fresh haircut, you know what I mean? Or getting those sneakers that you wanted, And obviously when I say this, I don't mean you wake up and you're like, what, today I'm feeling sad, I'm just gonna go have an $1,000 shopping spree. Or I've always been wanting to go to Dubai and I've been feeling very down, and you know, I'm just gonna take a trip to Dubai tomorrow. Like, it does not have to be major. It's literally the smallest things. And if you want to do that, hey, go ahead and do that. It's always nice to take a trip. Regardless, I know everyone would love to take a trip, so if you have the funds, by all means, go ahead and spend that ticket, spend that money on Dubai. If you have that money, go ahead, go do that shopping spree. You know what I mean? But just, I want you guys to just take away from this that even the smallest, you know, things that you can possibly do for yourself is really going to make a difference in how you feel. So now we are on to tip number 4, which is a self-care day. Now this is something that even I've had friends tell me, like, you need to maybe have a self-care day. This is something that's very important, and I feel like your self-care day can just be so many different things. Maybe there's a day where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna stay in today, I'm gonna wash my hair, I'm gonna try to do my own nails, I'm gonna shave, I'm gonna, you know, just anything, like anything that's taking care of yourself and your body, you know. And even if you're like, you know what, I'm gonna wash my hair today, I'm gonna do my nails, I'm gonna shave, and I'm gonna cook me a nice dinner, I'm gonna get me a bottle of wine, and I'm gonna read a book. You know what I mean? Like, just all of those things. It doesn't even have to be something like, oh, I have to go to the spa. Even though, you know, a lot of people like to go to the spa, a lot of people like to get massages, and I'm not saying that, you know what I mean, don't do that. But I want you guys, again, to take away that even just you being, you know, taking that time to just stay home and just relax and do those little things for yourself, that's, you know, taking care, again, of yourself and your body. I feel like that is something that's just super, super, super important. And I think all of us, we deserve a self-care day, or we deserve a day that's dedicated to us. So tip number 3 is getting outside and taking a walk. Now this is something, again, that's so I think this is honestly probably one of the most important things. Because again, going back to kind of like the first one I was talking about, even though these are kind of 2 separate things, I feel like when you are in a bad funk, when you are feeling down, when you are feeling sad, you do not want to do anything. You do not want to go outside. You do not want to deal with anyone. There's just so much that you don't want to do. But I feel like getting outside is one of the most important things, because you need fresh air, you need time to walk around, you need time to at least, you know, just make sure that you're out and about and that you're at least physically doing something, whether that's, you know, walking, going for a run. I think all of that is so important. And even if you're doing it alone, you don't necessarily have to do it with someone. I mean, we all know it would be nice to have company, have another friend there, or just someone. But I feel like even going to take walks by yourself, I love taking walks. I love taking walks alone, and I feel like it really gets my mind just like, it really takes a lot of things off of my mind, and it makes me feel very like calm, you know, at peace. And it honestly makes me feel happy because I'm outside, you know what I mean? I'm outside, I'm getting that fresh air, I'm walking around, I'm just taking in everything. And even little things like going to take a walk at the park or sitting at the park. Maybe you bring a book to the park. You know what I mean? Just getting out in any little way that you can is so important. Even me, like sometimes even down to just going to the grocery store or running to the supermarket or going to get, you know, little stuff that I need. It makes me feel good because it makes me feel like, okay, wow, you know what I mean? Like I'm physically doing something, I'm getting out, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing something that's, you know, important for me. I'm going out, I'm getting little things that I need, you know what I mean? Like even just doing things like that, you know, going to the store for a quick run that you need, you know, you go to the store because you need something. All of that stuff is honestly going to put you in a way better, you know, headspace. So the bottom line here is my tip to you is just get outside in any little possible way, you know, that you can. So now we are actually going to move on to tip number 2. And this is a tip that I struggle with because I started doing this and then I kind of like slacked off a little bit, and now I'm trying to kind of get back into doing it. So that tip is journaling. Journaling is something that I honestly see a lot of people talk more about now, you know, saying it's obviously something that, you know, some people have been doing for a while. But I see people kind of bringing, you know, that's coming back around. I think journaling is super super important, and it's definitely going to make you feel better if you are feeling down. I feel like a lot of the times, and again, you know, referring back to me, sometimes when I'm feeling sad or when I'm feeling down, you know, sometimes a lot of us, we just have that feeling where we don't want to talk to anyone. We don't want to tell our friends, we don't want to tell our family, we don't want to talk to anyone because, again, we don't want to feel like we're a burden. We don't want to feel like we're repeating some of the same things. A lot of the feelings that we have are constant feelings, feelings that haven't gone away, things that we feel like are never going to change. So I feel like we just don't want to sound repetitive. We don't want to sound like a broken record. We don't want to sound like we're talking about the same thing 1,500 times over and over again. So I feel like at least if you're putting your thoughts, putting your feelings, you're putting that somewhere, you're putting that in a safe, you know, place, honestly, that is going to make you feel better. And I feel like once you write, like I know for me, I wrote a journal entry, like, this is so bad, but literally like a couple of weeks ago, and I literally just started going. Like, I just started writing. I'm telling you right now, as soon as you take that pen, you take that pencil, and you write one word, you are going to just keep writing because you're like, okay, wow, I didn't even know I had, sometimes you don't even know you have all these thoughts. You pick up the pen, you put it on your book, put it on a piece of paper, and you just start going. You know, the words just start flowing because you didn't even know that you had all these thoughts. But the minute you took your pen and you started writing, everything just kind of, you know, comes out. It's kind of like when you're venting to someone and you just start talking about one thing and then all these other things just start piling up. So again, I feel like journaling is just super, super, super important. I highly recommend everyone, anyone, you know, if you're interested in using that, you know, tip or strategy, or, you know what I mean, I highly recommend to get a journal, at least, you know, just to have, so that at least you feel like you are in a safe space. And if you feel like, you know, I don't want to talk to anyone right now, or I don't trust anyone right now, or I don't feel comfortable to open up right now, you know, to anyone, at least, you know, have your journal, so at least you feel like you have something. And again, so at least you feel like you just have a safe space for yourself. So highly recommend a journal. So last but not least, we are moving on to the first and final tip, and that is your daily affirmations. And when I say daily affirmations, I mean saying them and believing them. I started writing my daily affirmations, wow, maybe like a couple of months ago, and I was saying them consistently, and then like I kind of fell off, and now I'm getting back into the groove of saying them again. Saying those daily affirmations are super important, especially when you're feeling like you're at your lowest, because it gives you a reminder. It gives you a reminder to keep going. It gives you a reminder of the awesome, amazing person that you are. Write them down. I'm telling you, write them down in your journal. When you have a journal, write them down somewhere, or write them down, you know, on a board or a piece of paper, and have it on your wall, so that when you wake up, that's the first thing that you see, and that's the first thing that you can say to yourself. Those daily affirmations are super important, again, because I said it is going to uplift you. It is going to make you feel like, you know, like, I can be at my best, you know, I'm gonna keep going, you know, I got this, you know. Write down whatever it is that you want to write, whatever you want your daily affirmations to be, whatever daily reminders that you need about yourself, write them down. You know, I think, you know, although it is nice to receive daily, you know, good reminders or good comments about yourself from people, we need to have those, you know, same comments, those same thoughts for ourselves. We need to believe in those things for ourselves, and not just have, you know, people believing in us. Because if you don't believe it, what really good is it? You know what I mean? If you don't believe in yourself, no one else is. So I recently had to prepare for something, and I've never done this before. You know, I say my daily affirmations, but I did something that I've never done before. I had to prepare for something very, very important, and literally I was so nervous. But like right before I got into doing what I had to do, I literally had a conversation with myself. Literally. Yes. Literally before I was about to, you know, do the important, you know, thing that I had to do, I literally sat there and had a whole full-on conversation with myself, telling myself like, you know, Juana, you got this. You are confident. you know, you are gonna do so what. Like, I literally had a full-blown conversation with myself, saying all of these things, you know, pretty much saying my daily affirmations, but saying them to myself, you know, having that conversation to myself. And literally, after I did what I had to do, like, it went well. Like, I literally felt so confident. I literally, and another thing too, I'm gonna do a separate video, but I have anxiety, so it helped my nerves, because right before I had to do what I had to do, my heart was racing, my heart was beating. But once I had that conversation, once I said those things, those little daily reminders, you know, it really helped me so much, and it motivated me. And I know that it showed, because I just know that it showed. All right, I just know that it showed. So if I'm saying that, then that should honestly say a lot. So again, like I said, it really helped me out. It really made me feel confident. It really made me feel motivated. And then once I was done, like, I was just like, wow, like, I aced this. Like, I did an amazing job. And I know I did an amazing job because I felt it. So again, like, saying those daily affirmations, I'm telling you, they really, really work. I highly recommend it. All right, guys, so we are gonna wrap up this video. And what are our 6 tips? You tell me in the comments. I'm gonna remind myself, I'm gonna tell myself my 6 tips. You are going to surround yourself with people that are going to uplift you. Surround yourself with friends and family. You are going to get outside. You are going to take a walk. You are gonna, you know, take in everything. You're gonna take that walk. You're gonna clear your head, clear your mind. You know, you're gonna allow yourself to be in a better headspace. You are going to journal. You are going to write your thoughts, any thoughts that you have, any feelings that you may have. You are going to journal. You are going to write them down in your safe place. You are going to say your daily affirmations, and you are going to believe them when you say them. You are going to believe them. You are going to say those daily affirmations, okay? You are going to have a self-care day. You are going to make sure that you are taking a day to take care of yourself. Don't neglect yourself. Don't forget about yourself, because you are important. You are human, and you deserve the world. And you are going to treat yourself. Let's think about that real quick. I literally have my own journal where I write down everything for my YouTube videos. I plan it out. But you are going to treat yourself. Again, you are not going to forget about yourself. You are going to make sure that you take the time to do something for yourself that is going to make you feel happy. So that wraps up this video. I hope this video was very, very uplifting. I hope, you know, this video just reminds you to really take care of yourself, and also whatever it is, again, that you are feeling at this time. You know, I know a lot of people suffer from, you know, a lot of mental health, you know, depression. I know a lot of people, even they just been feeling really down, really sad. And I just want to let you know that we are all in this together. You know, everyone is going through their own things right now, but things are going to get better. You just have to believe it. You just have to keep on going. And of course, if you are a believer, which I am, just pray about it, and God will literally take care of everything. So again, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be seeing you in my next video. I do want to say that I do notice that I've been getting some new subscribers. So hello, how are you? Let me know in the comments, you know, what you guys think of this video. Give this video a thumbs up, share it, like it, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.